Hello, my name is Goh Siu Lin. I'm the former Kuala Lumpur Bar Chairman and partner of Mrs. Kisen Siu and Hui. First of all, I wish to congratulate the Kuala Lumpur Bar's Gender Equality and Diversity Committee for organising this campaign to raise awareness and address sexual harassment. Sexual harassment is a serious issue. Many pupils and young lawyers are afraid to lodge a complaint for fear of the negative impact on their lives, mental health and careers. It is a disease plaguing the legal profession, and we cannot tolerate this. Failure to address sexual harassment leads to talent loss, stifling of careers, low motivation, low productivity, and for business owners, loss of profits. As lawyers, we are held to a higher standard and are duty-bound to ensure that our colleagues at the bar have a safe and respectful working environment. So what can we do? We can respond with kindness and courage. We can say no to sexual harassment. We can take the pledge to end sexual harassment in the workplace. We can choose not to be silent or complicit. We call out bad behavior and disrespectful conduct, sexist jokes, or sayings that objectify or degrade. We support the victims and walk with them in their journey for justice. Together, when we do so, we are giving them a voice and raising the bar. So, don't wait any longer and sign the pledge. Support this campaign. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Rusli Dahlan of RDS. The legal fraternity is seen as a bastion of justice for many, but fails to protect the most vulnerable in workplaces. Boundaries are often crossed, and sexual harassment is minimized to locker room talk or jokes, leaving many in the fraternity feeling marginalized and unsafe. It is commonplace for victims to be silenced due to fear of losing their jobs or being ostracized by the fraternity. As members of the bar, we need to create a safe environment for victims to speak up. It is critical that this toxic culture of fear is eradicated. Let this be a watershed moment that signals the end of an era where unseen injustices go unpunished. I sincerely hope that all members of the bar will join me in committing to create a safer workplace. Stay woke. Raise the bar.
Hello, I'm Sitpa Selvaratnam, member of the Malaysian Bar, practicing as counsel for more than 30 years and more recently as arbitrator. Sexual harassment in the profession is not limited to women. It is gender blind, and it has gone on undetected for far too long, hidden under the guise of banter, jokes, or getting on in one's career. The recent campaign by the Gender Equality and Diversity Committee of the KL Bar is therefore fundamental to respecting members of the bar. We have to respect each other before we can respect the law. The conversation on sexual harassment is now wide open. Please talk about it confidentially or formally report any forms of violation. And it can take many shades and forms. It can be innuendos by arbitrators, judges, or seniors, or take graver forms of seeking, expecting favors in return for promotion or briefs or work. Speak up for others if you see violations occur. Don't be afraid. What is right is worth speaking up for. Here's to raising the bar.
Hi, I'm Alvin and I'm the Secretary of the KL Bar.
Hello my friends, my name is Vivek Sukumaran and I'm your chairperson.
Empowerment is a process, a gradual process, of visibility, conversations, dialogues, resources and recognition. This process is not restricted to marginalized and vulnerable communities or merely one gender. It is for everyone to become stronger, more confident, and to take control of their actions. While the vast majority of us agree that involving men in this process is an integral aspect, women-only safe spaces are still an important rung on this ladder. Men can play an important role in reclaiming responsibility in the home, the community, and the workplace, but the need for a conversation that is led by women for women still holds unprecedented importance in this narrative. For example, when webinars, workshops, and programs about gender equality allow women to share their experiences and concerns, They are hesitant to raise their voice in mixed gender settings. The same women feel more free, safe, and have candid heart-to-heart conversations when in women-only settings.
This is why topics like sexual harassment, assault, and domestic violence continue to be conducted in women-focused settings to avoid creating additional trauma to vulnerable parties and thus creating spaces that are capable of addressing gender-based violence. This should not hamper men from listening and attempting to engage with the existing stakeholders on issues such as sexual harassment within the legal profession, for example. The Kuala Lumpur Bar is an intellectual community that leads our city and country by creating and harnessing positive changes. We have the capacity to galvanize movements and advocate for actual change. Raising the bar, this project signifies KL Bar's commitment to ramping up our efforts to eliminate sexual harassment from our profession and ensure that our workplaces have zero tolerance for sexual harassment. I urge all members of the KL Bar to participate in empowering all members of our STEAM profession. Some perhaps may be more vulnerable than others due to financial or socio-cultural factors. So we should not assume that all lawyers are equally empowered. My friends, what we must do is take collective responsibility and take ownership of this problem called sexual harassment in the legal profession as a community. The first step, Elvin, towards that is to take the pledge to raising the bar. Thank you.